17. Giuseppe Verdi, 1813 to 1901. Giuseppe Verdi, the most popular of all opera composers, was born in a tiny Italian village. He began to study music in a nearby town, where he was taken to the home of a wealthy patron who later also supported Verdi's education in Milan. When he completed his studies, he became municipal music director in Busseto and was able to marry his patron's daughter. 3 years later, he returned to Milan with the score of his first opera, Roberto, 1839. In his late 30s, Verdi composed Rigoletto, 1851, Il Trovatore, 1853, and La Traviata, 1853. Although the public loved them, critics were often scandalized by their subject matter. Rigoletto seemed to condone rape and suicide. La Traviata apparently glorified free love and made a heroine out of a kept woman. But Verdi was fiercely independent and himself lived openly with a second wife for 10 years before marrying her. Verdi composed not for the musical elite, but for the mass public, whose mass entertainment was opera. He wanted subjects that were original, interesting, and passionate. Passions above all, he said. Almost all of his mature works are serious and end unhappily. The operas move quickly and involve extremes of hatred, love, jealousy, and fear. His powerful music underlines the dramatic situations. Expressive vocal melody are the soul of a Verdi opera. There are many duets, trios, and quartets, and his chorus plays an important role. Verdi's style became less conventional as he grew older. His later works have greater musical continuity, less difference between the aria and the recitative, more imaginative orchestration, and richer accompaniments. His last three operas, Adia, Otello, and Falstaff, were perhaps his greatest. Falstaff, his final work, is a comic masterpiece with a carefree fugue to the words, "All the world's a joke." Rigoletto, 1851. Verdi dared to create an operatic hero out of a hunchback court jester, Rigoletto, whose only redeeming quality was an intense love for his daughter, Gilda. Rigoletto's master, a duke, has won Gilda's love while posing as a poor student. When the duke seduces the innocent girl, Rigoletto plots his death. Gilda loves the duke even after learning about his dissolute character, and she ultimately sacrifices her life to save his. Vice triumphs in this powerful drama. Act 3. La Donna Immobile. The scene is a rundown inn where the Duke has come to meet Maddalena, the voluptuous sister of a cutthroat. The carefree and tuneful La Donna Immobile, which means woman in fickle, perfectly expresses the Duke's pleasure-loving personality. The aria is strophic form. The melody is sung for each stanza of the text. Even before the premiere of Rigoletto, which was to take place in Venice, Verdi knew that La Donna Immobile would be a hit. Afraid that this catchy tune would leak out during rehearsals and be sung by every Venetian ganderer, he waited until the last possible moment before giving the manuscript to the tenor who was to sing the aria.